Welcome everyone. My name is Lorenzo Corsini. I am Director of Master of Science in Economics offered by the Department of Economics and Management in Pisa. Let me show you a few stuff about our program. Now, the Master of Science in Economics is offered by the Dipartimento di Economia e Management, Department of Economics and Management in English, of course. It is a Laurea Magistrale, a master program of 2 years. In this brief presentation, I will provide an overview of the contents and of the careers perspective of our program, and then I will give a word to a former student, a graduate now, that will discuss a bit his experience. Alessandro Rizzo is here with us and will join at the end of his presentation. Now, this is going to be a brief presentation, but of course you can find more information on the website of the program that is reported here in the slide that you can see now. I will go later a bit in details about the contents of our program, but let me first say a few keywords about the program, a few words that can be useful to you to understand what this program is about. And the first thing that is worth to mention is that this program is jointly offered by University of Pisa and by Sant'Anna School of Advanced Studies. It has 2 curricula that are offered, the General Economics, that focus of course on economics, and the curriculum on Official Statistics, that focus on statistics and in particular on the official aspects of statistics. Now, there are a few things that are particularly important and are particularly covered in our program. I would say that the most important thing that you're going to study and you're going to find is economic analysis with a strong quantitative approach, with a lot of focus on empirical aspects and data analysis. I want to stress also that we have an open-minded approach to the analysis of economic and social phenomena. We do not restrict to a given approach, but we are open to different one. I mentioned before that we have a curriculum in official statistics. Well, this curriculum is also certified by Eurostat, that give us the EMOS label that certify exactly that the content of our program is particularly relevant for official statistics. Let me say a few words about the requirements to be granted admission. So you need to have studied a few subjects in your previous university bachelor degree. You need 18 credits in economics subject, 9 credits in statistics, 9 credits in mathematics for economics, and then further 45 credits taken from several different disciplines like economics again, private and public law, political science, contemporary history, mathematics, and physics. Now, this is true for graduates that come from Italian universities, whereas if you apply from a university outside of Italy, we look at your curricula, at your academic results, and we try to understand whether you have this kind of requirements. Now, these requirements are necessary to be admitted, and if you have this kind of requirements, then there is a committee that evaluates your curriculum, your previous results at the university, and decide whether we can grant you admission or not. The information about admission can be found at the web link that you can see at the bottom of this slide. Now, what about the program? More in details. So we focus on training students in economics, econometrics, and statistics, and we want to form students to have the capacity to analyze economic phenomena at different levels, firm, industry, national, international level. And we believe that these kind of skills are extremely important for professionals that try to interpret the fast-changing economic environments of our time. The program is 2 years, and there are 2 curriculum. Now, the first year is mostly in common for both curriculum. We have some studies in microeconomics and macroeconomics, advanced studies. Then we have advanced statistics and advanced econometrics. This gives the foundation of your background in economics. Then, depending on curriculum, you also have mathematics, or you will have a traineeship at the ISTAT. Then the second year it's more specialized. if you are doing the general economics curriculum, you are going to take elective exams on economics and on quantitative subjects. If you are doing the official statistics curriculum, you will have, of course, exams on statistics and econometrics. And then there is, in both curriculum, there is a relevant and important final research thesis. Now, within this program, there are a few opportunities that it's worth to mention. The first one is that we have an agreement with ISTAT. ISTAT is the Statistical National Institute in Italy, so that students from our program can be admitted as trainee at the ISTAT. We also offer some mobility program. We have a Erasmus exchange program, so you can study 1 or 2 semesters abroad. We have a double degree with a 3-year university in Germany. This is true for the official statistics curriculum. And we try also to promote the possibility that you do your research thesis abroad. I want to close this brief discussion saying a few words about the career perspectives of students that graduate from our program. Now, the skills and competence you get will help you in find job as economist, of course, both in public institutions, for example, ministries, official statistic offices, central banks, but also in private firms like banks, insurance, and other large firms. So you will know how to interpret and analyze economic phenomena, and you can be an economist working in these kind of firms and institutions. Of course, given the strong emphasis of analysis, you can also focus on economic and statistical you can focus as an economic and statistical analyst in research departments and centers. More in general, you will have the opportunity to learn skills that are useful as data manager and data analyst. And of course, given the focus on studying quantitative subjects and economic subjects related to economic analysis, you can also start thinking about an academic career, starting maybe with a PhD. Now, this was a brief overview. I would like now to close this presentation, giving the word to Alessandro Rizzo, a former student. Alessandro Rizzo recently graduated and is already working. He actually works as App Store optimization specialist at Bending Spoons Milan. So now I will give a word to him, and he can a bit describe his experience and what he thinks is useful about our program in the labor market.
Yes, as said, I'm doing ASO in Bending Spoons. The role is quite new. It just came up, and basically it's constant testing and updates on data analysis on live content to improve the performance of our products. And I know it doesn't seem much related to economics, but I have to say that the econometrics course, as well as the second year courses that you can choose, use the exact same techniques that I am currently using in my job. The only thing that changes is the variables names. Regarding the economics course, the structure of the course, I think, is very well thought of. While the first year is really challenging, it lets you have the basis to choose among many courses in the second year, which allows you to personalize your ideal career as you can prefer. And also, as the course is completely in English, it lets us, so the students, take familiarity with the language with day-to-day use, which is very useful when entering the labor market and approaching the labor market which mainly uses English as the vehicle language. So I think that's a brief overview of the course and what I think it's been great about it.
Thank you very much, Alessandro. I hope that you found this presentation useful, and so we hope that you will ask admission to our program. Goodbye all.